What if I told you one of the most beautiful cities in America is slowly disappearing, not because of a sudden disaster, but because of something far more dangerous, something silent? Miami looks like paradise, blue ocean, luxury buildings, endless sunshine, but beneath this perfect image, something is changing. The water isn't just around the city anymore, it's coming through it. And the scariest part, most people don't even realize it's already happening. At first, everything feels normal. People walk along the beaches, traffic moves through the streets, tourists take photos, and life goes on. But then, something strange begins to happen. Streets that were once dry start flooding on perfectly sunny days. No storms, no rain, just water slowly rising from the ground itself. It appears in parking lots, seeps through drains, and pools in places where it shouldn't exist. And this isn't a rare event anymore. It's happening more often, and each time it gets worse. So what's really going on here? Why would a city like Miami begin to flood without a storm? The answer lies beneath your feet. Miami is built on porous limestone, rock filled with tiny holes and spaces. That means water doesn't just stay in the ocean, it can move through the ground underneath the city. As sea levels rise, the water pushes inland, not always from the surface, but from below. It's like the ocean is slowly invading the city from the inside. Now imagine this. You build walls to stop the ocean from coming in. You raise barriers, install pumps, and try to protect the coastline. It sounds like a solution, but the water doesn't care about walls. It simply moves through the ground, bypassing everything humans build, which means no matter how strong the defenses look, the threat is still there. And it's getting closer. Every year, sea levels are rising a little more. It doesn't seem like much at first, a few millimeters, almost nothing, but over time, it adds up. And when combined with high tides, the effects become visible. Entire neighborhoods begin to experience what's known as sunny day flooding. Imagine waking up to clear skies and still finding water creeping into your streets. No warning, no storm, just a slow, unstoppable rise. But this isn't just about water on roads, it goes deeper. Salt water begins to enter the ground, contaminating freshwater supplies. Drinking water systems become vulnerable, infrastructure weakens, foundations of buildings are exposed to conditions they were never designed to handle. Over time, this silent damage builds up, and one day it reaches a breaking point. Now, think about what happens during a real storm. When a hurricane approaches, the ocean rises even higher. Storm surge pushes massive amounts of water toward the land, and in a city already dealing with rising groundwater, the impact multiplies. Flooding becomes faster, deeper, and far more destructive. Escape routes disappear, emergency response slows down, and suddenly, a situation that could have been manageable turns into chaos. This has already started happening. There have been days when parts of Miami flooded without warning. Residents have seen water bubbling up from storm drains, cars left stranded, roads temporarily unusable, and each time it leaves behind one question: how bad can this get? Scientists have been watching closely, measuring changes, tracking sea levels, studying the land beneath the city, and the data tells a clear story. Miami is one of the most vulnerable major cities in the world when it comes to rising water, not just because of its location, but because of what lies beneath it. And here's the part most people don't want to hear. This is not something that can be easily fixed. You can't replace the ground beneath an entire city. You can't stop the ocean from expanding, and you can't completely block water that moves underground. Every solution has limits, every defense has weaknesses, and nature always finds a way through. So what happens next? Will the city adapt fast enough? Will technology find a way to protect millions of people? Or will Miami slowly reach a point where staying becomes too risky? Right now, the city still shines, the beaches are still full, the skyline still looks strong, but beneath it all, something is changing, quietly, gradually, relentlessly. And the most dangerous part of all this is how normal everything feels, because disasters don't always begin with chaos. Sometimes they begin with silence, a silent rise, a slow shift, a hidden threat. And by the time everyone finally sees it clearly, it might already be too late.